Alrighty, what's up everybody? Dan here, and this. Alright, what's up everybody? Dan here, and this is For Your Mental Health, weekly. Well, not weekly for the past 3 months at least, because I haven't put out any videos. I was going through some changes in my life, and only now do I feel comfortable putting more stuff out there. And today's video talks about getting in the way. So before I talk about that, I just want to give you an update on how I'm doing and where am I mentally. So I moved to the city of Chicago in April, so that's about 2 months ago or so. And I'm feeling good, feeling good spirits, and it's an amazing thing to be able to go and do what you want to do and live where you want to live. For a while I thought maybe it wasn't the best idea because it'd be too expensive and I didn't know many people in the city. What kind of job was I going to have? All those questions have pretty much been answered now that I've moved to the city, and I'm here in the city, and I love it. I'm in love with it. Every day I get to walk out and explore the Chicago area and see the beautiful sights and do all the people watching and ride the CTA and just have fun with it. So for me, it's really been quite the transition, a really good move for me and my personal, mental health and how I'm feeling every day. So haven't really been depressed in a while. Haven't felt a lot of anxiety in a while. So, it's all feeling pretty good. That kind of leads me to my next point, which is the getting in the way. When you get in the way of things. I think when you go for what you want in life, when you really try to go for it, whether it's a job or whether it's some passion in the arts, whatever it is, you really have to sometimes get in the way of people, step on toes, rattle some cages, maybe not intentionally, but it'll just happen because maybe they want the same thing you do, and so you're kind of like crossing paths and seeing who's ahead of who, I guess, in that way. So that happens. I think also getting in the way can really test your mental health because, what if you're getting in the way of someone in a train, right? So you could be like waiting for a train and, walking to get in there and blocking someone else's way. And all of a sudden they are not able to take the train because you were there first. That could be kind of a challenge to deal with sometimes because you're like, oh man, if I just wasn't here, they would have gotten to the train and it would have been great. It may be true that they would have gotten on the train, but you just happen to be there first, and it's okay to take that initiative, go on the train, and be a little early. You did that for yourself, and that's okay. It's okay to get in people's way. You don't always have to be the nice guy in every situation. There is room to be the person you want to be and live the life you want to live. And if that gets in the way of some people, so be it. So be it. That is kind of how life seems to work from my experience. You just kind of have to go for it, and not care what people think, because ultimately it's what you think about yourself that really makes all the difference in the world. So for me, I found a lot of self-love, a lot of self-worth over the past year or so during this pandemic, and finding out what I really care about and what's really meaningful to me, because everything else kind of just faded away, and I was left with the question of, why am I here, what am I doing? I answered it by going after professional wrestling. Like, that's my next goal, is to become a wrestler and to have matches and have a great career. So that's what I want to do next. And that is what has gotten me through this time. It allowed me to stay dedicated to working out, to getting up every morning and either working out at home or going to the gym and getting the work in and making something beautiful out of this life. Because you only get the one, and it's on you to foster something special, and that's what I'm trying to do. So for me, getting in the way could be, living with roommates, and they want to use the kitchen or they want to use the bathroom, and you're already there. you're already in the kitchen or you're already in the bathroom and they can't use it because you're doing something else. That happens all the time, so you get in the way of them trying to do their thing, and oh well. You got there first, you got in the bathroom first, you got in the kitchen first. These things happen, so that's kind of a more small scale, so get in the way kind of experience, and that's okay. It's okay to do that. As long as you're not rude about it, as long as you're not in the kitchen for like hours and hours or in the bathroom for like an hour when people need to go to work. I mean, you don't want to be rude. You don't want to, take advantage of people like that. That would be too much. But within reason, if you're getting in the way of people, in that way, that's probably fine. That's probably an okay thing to do. Another thing that I've experienced in my life the last few years is getting dislikes on my YouTube videos. Seems like every video I post, I get like around 8 or so dislikes. That day or in 2 days, they'll just dislike the videos right off the bat. That's just all the, a lot of times that could be most of the engagement I get is dislikes on my videos. It's not the best advertisement, for sure, for people who see the videos and like, why does this guy have so many dislikes? But I've kind of had to come to terms with the fact that I can't control that. That's something that is, a force that I have no control over. That's just going to happen no matter what I do. So that was also part of the reason I wasn't really uploading videos, because I knew once I uploaded another video, it's probably going to get a lot of dislikes. I mean, there's no doubt about it. This video right now is probably going to get 8 or so dislikes, and that's just the nature of YouTube, of the internet, is that people can dislike and like whatever they want. But it also speaks to the fact that I've gotten in the way of people. I've gotten in the way of these people who dislike my videos in some way that I honestly don't really know why. It must have been some past event that I stepped on toes, maybe I said the wrong thing, or I got in someone's way and they took offense to it, so now they dislike the videos, and I gotta deal with that. As a content creator, that's something that is part of the job description, is the negative feedback. So, one of the funny things about dislikes is that it actually helps grow the channel, funny enough. There's a great YouTuber, Tim Rose. You should check out his videos. I'll try to link his channel down below. He's a fantastic YouTube creator. He has a few thousand subscribers, and he really fights for the little guy, fights for those people who, have just a few hundred subscribers and are trying to grow their channel. And he's made videos about the fact that dislikes actually help, because the YouTube algorithm sees dislikes as engagement. So if you're disliking the videos, you're engaging with my content. Doesn't matter if it's a like or dislike, you're engaging with it. So that's a good thing. So in a way, I should really thank these people who are disliking my videos, because it's actually helping me out. So if you keep just disliking my videos, great. I'll just keep getting more attention from other people who watch other channels, because the YouTube algorithm will see that, be like, oh, well, you should watch this video because all these people are engaging with it, so maybe you like this one. So it does help. But in another way, I guess I'd like to think that there's some kind and empathetic people out there that would maybe change their minds on disliking all my videos, and maybe find some other purpose in life, and really find their own existence and what is meaningful to them, and find some self-worth and some self-love, just like I found. Because it's, it takes some effort, it takes some work, but if you get there, it's a beautiful place to be. So I would wish that for you, or for anybody who wants to live a fulfilling life, So, yeah, that's definitely something that I've been dealing with a lot, is getting in the way of people. In this way, especially in this sort of YouTube manner where I'm making content, and I'm seeing people don't like it for some reason. I've stepped on their toes, I've gotten in their way in life, and that's the result. But I've chosen to face it. I've chosen to face it head on, and like every other problem that I've ever dealt with, I've come to the forefront and be like, I'm here. I'm here facing the problem, and I'm not running away from it. So because of that, I've been able to get through a lot of different things, a lot of terrible things in my life, whether it was dealing with depression, thoughts of self-harm, Chester's death, being flooded out of my place back in, the 2000s, worrying about money and all this different stuff. It's like I face it head on. I don't run from the things that are problematic, the issues that are in my life. I face them. I try to solve them. And that's really what works. That's really what works when you are faced with a lot of different things that sprout up from just existence, just from walking down the street and going to work and going to school and having friends. Conflict happens, and you just got to face it head on. So you'll find in life that you get in the way. Sometimes you'll find yourself, doing your own thing, and other people are trying to do the same thing, whether it's walking down the street, driving your car, or I don't know, going to some concert or something, and somebody wants to stand on this side, but you're already there, and they're upset. It's like, well, I got here first. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to live my best life. And if that means that you're gonna have to be a little compromised for the night, so be it. One of us is gonna be here, so I guess it'll be me. So it's okay. It's okay to take those spots and to step up and to go for something higher, go for something better, even if it makes someone else feel bad. You're not trying to make them feel bad. It's nothing personal, but it's just you're living a life you want to live, and you're trying to make more money, you're trying to make more friends, you're trying to get a romantic interest. I mean, these things are so important, and you really have to factor that into your happiness in life. Is what do you want out of life? What's going to make you happy, and what do you need to do to find it and to get it, to achieve these goals and these relationships? So my advice would be to get in the way more, to get in the way of people. And it's like I said, it's nothing personal. If you need to walk past someone because they're walking too slow, or if you need to get more water because you're thirstier than this person, even though they want some water too. I mean, you kind of have these needs and you have to fulfill them, right? So, I think that if you are going to get in the way of people, at least do it in a kind and generous manner. Be like, I have to get in the way of you. I'm sorry. I have to gotta reach by you, unfortunately, and grab something. Apologize for the reach. Just be kind and courteous about it, just like I'm being with these dislikers. It's like, I don't hate them. Like I said, they're actually helping the channel, funny enough. But, I understand the fact that I have no control over people disliking my videos, or if they were to leave like negative comments or something. That's just the nature of the beast. And the more my channel grows, the more exposure it'll get. And it's just you find just a whole swath of people out there, and who knows what they're gonna say. Who knows if I've even gotten to the tipping point of all the the dislikes in the world that I'll get in how many years I'll do YouTube. Probably not. I'm sure I'll get 1,000 more, if not more than that. So I've had to come to terms with it and be like, well, so be it. So I'm still getting in the way, and it's because I'm living my best life. I wake up every day and I'm a success because I get up in the morning, I go to work, I go to the gym, I try to learn new things, try to educate myself. I try to be kind and generous and have a glow about me that people love. People love the effect I have on them, the positive energy that I emit as I walk in the room, talk to people, see how they're doing. And that's not by accident. That's something that I pride myself in. And maybe that gets in the way of someone who wants to be negative, and someone who wants to have an attitude, and someone who wants to bring everyone else down. Sorry. Sorry, I guess I'm getting in your way. I guess I'm getting in your way of your negativity with my positivity, and so be it. I'm trying to live my best life and trying to help others live their best life too. So, my bad. All right. Well, that is the latest episode, the one that came after about 3 months of not making content. Episode 15 of For Your Mental Health Weekly in the books. So hopefully you liked it, hopefully you enjoyed it, whether you're watching on YouTube or listening on Spotify or iTunes. Thank you so much for engaging with my content, whether it's likes or dislikes. I really appreciate the support. And as always, follow your instincts. And LYF. Love yourself first. Peace out, y'all. So long. Yeah.